Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today is the third class of Python and today I'm going to tell you about data types in Python. So basically what is data type? Basically data type defines what type of data we can use in our application. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about what data you can use in Python. So let's get started. So first of all, our first category in data type is numeric data type. Okay, so in numeric type we have three data types, that is int, float and complex. That means numeric means number. Okay, so that means there are three numbers that we can use in Python. So let's take an example. I have opened the shell and new file. So you can see I have taken x is equal to 5. So here 5 is an integer. You can take positive as well as negative integer. And another one is y is equal to 9.789, which is a floating point number. That means the number that contains point. And the third one is x is equal to 4 plus 5j, which is complex number, where 4 is the real part and 5 is the imaginary part. Okay, so let's save the program. I have printed all these variables xyz and yes, you can see the output. Okay, so these are the numbers that we can use in Python. So these are basically numeric data types. That means in numbers you can use integers in Python, you can use floating point numbers in Python, and you can use complex number in Python. So guys, our next category in data type is non-numeric data type. Okay, so in non-numeric data type basically we have two categories. The first one is string data type and the second one is boolean data type. So guys, first of all we will talk about string data type. So basically what is string? Basically, string is a word or group of characters or group of words. Okay, so this is a string. So in string we have str data type. Okay, so let us see an example of str data type. That means we will take a string and we will perform some operations. So now let us take some strings. So let me take, say, x is equal to Python. Okay, so this is our first string. And yes, one more thing about strings, whenever you are using strings in Python you must have to put it either within single quotes or double quotes. Okay, so here Python is my first string and my second string is I am Neelam. So basically this is a line. Okay, and my third one will be a single character. So I have taken, yeah, I took C. So you can see C is quoted within double quotes. It means C is not a character. C is a string of length 1. Okay, so now we'll print values of x, y, z, and you can see I have printed in a single line. Okay, and here I made a mistake. I did not close single quotes. Okay, so you can see Python, I am Neelam and C. So here is how you can use strings. So this is what a string data type is. So now let me tell you one more thing. Whenever we need to print some variable values in a single line, we can just do it by separating them with a comma. Okay, comma is a separator that takes one space. Yeah, now you can see I have used x plus y. So it is showing Python is good, but plus is not taking a space. Okay, so we have to explicitly give space whenever we are using plus. So the first category, non-numeric data type, has been completed. Now moving toward the second one, which is Boolean data type. So basically Boolean data type has two values, okay? One is true and another is false. So basically Boolean data type returns, that means it has two values, any of true or false. So look here, I am taking one example in the shell, x in xyz. So here the in operator will check whether x belongs to xyz or not. So you can see the output is false because x is not quoted either within single or double quote. So it is not being treated as a string, so it doesn't belong to xyz, which is a string. Now the another one example is h in hello. Okay, so h will belong to hello only if it is quoted either with single quote or double quote. Now you can see now h belongs to hello, so it is returning true. So guys, this was Boolean data type which has two values, okay, true and false. So these two were our non-numeric data types. First one was str and the second one was Boolean. So now we have to move toward our third data type, which is list. Okay, our third data type is list, and now I am going to tell you what is list. So basically list is a collection of information, okay, or it is a collection of data, but data of different types. You heard of array, but array in C++, Java stores similar types of data, but list can store different types of data and it is always represented within square bracket. You can see I have opened the file and I am taking a list. Its name is li and I am saving it, and yes, I have taken 3 values. Now print it. Yeah, you can see it is it is giving output in square brackets. So moving toward the next data type, which is tuple. So let me tell you what is tuple. So basically tuple is also a collection of different types of data, but it is represented within parentheses, okay. So now I am taking a tuple. You can see its name is t and
I took two values in the
values, okay. So let us print the tuple and see the output. Okay, so you can see the output. So this is what tuple is. So our next category is set data type. Okay, so let me tell you what is set. Set is also a collection of different types of data and it is represented within curly brackets. Okay, so here I am taking a set in the shell. Its name is s and I am taking some values. Okay, so you can see I am taking 1, 2, 3 ABC and one more value. Okay, so now there are 4 values in the set. Now we'll print the set. Yeah, we can also print using print function, okay, and we can also skip the print function and just write s. So just see the output. Yeah, so you can see this is what set is. Okay, so you will learn deeply about that later. So our last category in the data type is dictionary. So what is dictionary? Dictionary is also a collection of data in key value pair. Okay, that means dictionary can have one key and a value for that, and it can have multiple keys and values. So you can see I am defining a dictionary. Its name is D. So here name is the key and Neelam is the value and sub is the key and the maths is the value. Now let us print the dictionary and look at the outputs. So just print it. Yeah, you can see. So guys, these were the data types in Python. Okay, so if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.